gave quick notice and people said they are not going. When they kill you, you will be in their grave. The only solution, the only guarantee for our future, the future of my children, the future of their children, the future of generation unborn is Biafra.
And that's Asari before now. Okay? The Asari that want to kill IPOB, kill Igbos, prove to them that his forefathers used to sell Igbos as slave. You know, you can easily just say Asari himself is an ancestor of slaves. And it is kind of, it seems like he is ashamed of that. And that makes him hate Igbos somehow. I don't know. I mean, this is me. You know, when you kind of trace your history and you see what happened to your ancestors, how you lost your ancestry, how you became somebody with floating identity, you obviously will become angry. I mean, you'll be angry if somehow, I don't know. So Asari hates himself. He hates his origin because of what happened to his own ancestors. And he's ashamed of it. He can't say it, unfortunately. I mean, when Nnamdi Kanu would describe him, this is what he said.
And that bloated pig, always talking rubbish and spitting everywhere, that pig is like another Afonja in our land. That pig is an agent of darkness in our land. If you don't know, I will tell you tonight. Because he's a criminal, and I'll prove it. As I'm saying it, I'm mentioning names. As I kept saying, that's useless pig called Asari Dokubo that I gave money to from inside the prison, because he has no shame. If you understand, from inside the prison, I gave that idiot 20 million naira. I was in prison. He was so poor, I authorized for him to be given 20 million. Our men went to Water. That same bloated pig went and called DSS to go and arrest my men in Iguacha. And he gave the money to you today. But people have no shame. Did I give you money or not? I was in prison. And I organized a meeting in Cotonou, in your house in Cotonou, with our men, my men to go to Cotonou. They are from all over the world to Cotonou to go and see you. At that meeting, I asked you, how do we proceed from here? You demanded for 200 million naira. You bloated, dirty, filthy, poor pig. Did you ask me for 200 million or not? I don't talk to Uchenna Siebu anymore. They are all traitors. Did you not talk to him about it? Did I not give Uchenna Siebu authorization to give you money? How much money have you collected from me? You shameless pig. Saying I'm a con artist. Nnamdi Kanu is a con artist. When you are the one that stole from me, I gave you money for us to do something. You want to call DSS? Yes or no? I'm asking you, true or false? And you're a freedom fighter who is in love with his oppressor. You're in a zoo. You're in a zoo.
Oh, you do I call. Oh, Mary, Nizu, Moniya, Abakare, Mama Daora, Unapuri, Mary, Nandi, win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two, not Python, that's a three. Unapuri, Mary, Nandi, win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two, not Python, that's a three. Unapuri, Mary, Nandi. Nande bo onye du aimo o meri woni nizu ngiro ya abakare mamanda ora una buri meri nande win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's the three. Una buri meri nande win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two. Nnamdi win the war. Pythondas 1, Pythondas 2, Pythondas 3. Nnamdi win the war. Pythondas 1, Pythondas 2, Pythondas 3. Nnamdi win the war. Pythondas.
Continue. 70 years old man. Is that you? Jesus is Lord.
So, let us move on. There is something brewing in Yoruba land, and I will not stop saying it. You see the kind of politics that APC, Egbekegbe, is bringing to Yoruba land, or they are trying to entrench in Yoruba land. Every reasonable Yoruba Omoluabi needs to know this and stand up against this. You see, Tinubu and gang, they are sort of a brewing a sort of a ethnic or tribal sort of a war in order to keep their political base still theirs. They want to drag Yorubas. Indeed, like, I mean, this is not something you just kind of talk and say, everybody talk about that. No. These guys are hell-bent in promoting the idea that Yorubas are bigots. Any Yoruba that is married to a non-Yoruba, especially any Yoruba that is married to Igbo, is a weak Yoruba. Any Yoruba man or Yoruba woman that marries Igbo in Nigeria is considered weak. They are promoting that ideology right now. I'll show you something in case if you have seen it. And they are doing all of this in the name of saying they are promoting, you know, they are calling themselves like Yoruba Nation, Yoruba this, Yoruba that, all kind of different names they're giving to themselves. These are Tinubu's people. I'm coming, take a look at this. They designed something like this. They call it Yoruba Ronu, Yoruba Ronu. And according to them, for Yoruba, for the young Yorubas who are jobless today to have job, for Yoruba land to be safe, for prosperity of Yoruba land to work for the Yoruba people, yeah, Yorubas must stop marrying Igbos. Baba, they are saying, what they are trying to do right now is to ensure that all of you whose parents are of different tribe right now, listen to me, not just Igbos. If your parents have if you have parents from two different ethnic background, they are promoting something that is going to tear families apart. And they are promoting this hatred political division, a fascist sort of an idea. And I know how this is going to end. It is not going to end well. Okay? Now, here is what they design. 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 Is what they design.
I don't read social media anymore. They abuse hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, if I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it.
So, this is what they design and they have been sharing on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, on WhatsApp. You might have seen them. Some of you agree with them. But you know what you are agreeing to? You may think you are doing all of this, because you think the Igbos hate Tinubu. To you, they are telling you Igbos hate Tinubu, therefore, Igbos hate Yorubas. They are destroying their properties. They are targeting them, attacking them. You think they are doing it for the Yorubas, Abi? So, now, when they finish setting you up, making you to target your neighbors for an attack, breaking relationship as it should, as it will be, right? Just have this at the back of your mind. In Nigeria today, the two ethnic nationality, two nations in that contraption that are mostly intermarried are the Yorubas and Igbos. Inside the same Tinubu's family, inside Tinubu's family, there are Igbos there. There are those who are non-Yorubas there. Tinubu's wife is not Yoruba. Remember that, or you can go and continue to create your whatever you want to create for them. But when you begin to look for tainted blood and you begin to call Yoruba sons and daughters tainted blood because they have Igbo blood, or they have Hausa blood, or they have Fulani blood, they have this other blood, you begin to stereotype them, thinking you will start with the Igbos because they are the enemies of Tinubu, and it's Alimajiri politics, the one that has kept Yorubas even poorer. You are suffering, You are suffering, you are smiling. They are telling you, Igbo this, Igbo that. You are following. You know what you are destroying? You are destroying yourselves. Because those you are doing it for, they are marrying their daughters to themselves. You are seeing their weddings. Their children are marrying from all the tribes. Okorocha's children are marrying from other, you know what I mean? Gandola's children are marrying from other places. They are telling you, they are weaponizing you, telling you that as Yoruba, you need to protect the interests of Yoruba by creating an enmity that will lead to bloodshed, destructions of life and properties, when those who you are doing it for are completely off that chart. I believe that if they say Yoruba Ronu, are you with me? That is exactly the Ronu that I'm going to ask you to. Because you see these evil people, these faceless criminals, Omo Alele Yorubas, because they are the real Omo Ales. Yorubas are accommodating, we are not weak. Yorubas will stand and defend what is ours when we indeed feel like threatened that somebody is coming for them. In Yoruba land today, the only people who have been threatening us from where our own forebearers bequeathed to us as Yorubas, those who have been intimidating us and killing us, they are the Hausa Fulanis, the Fulanis especially. The Fulani terrorists in Yoruba land are killing Yorubas. The only solution Nigeria offered was that we should give our lands to them. These Omualis, because of politics, the association between Tinubu and Bokwari, that gave them this false sense of entitlement or sense of whatever, that there is a relationship between Yoruba and Fulani. Yoruba versus Fulani, that's what they are saying, you know. Give me a sec.
You don't cast, last. Everybody go chop breakfast. You don't cast, last. Everybody go chop breakfast.
So they are building up on this animosity. They are building up on this division. They are making the Igbos, who have never threatened us in our land. They have never killed us because of our land. They have never killed us because of we failed to pay ransom. The same Igbos, they are developing a political template that is going to make Yorubas see the Igbos as enemies that they must crush when the Fulanis are killing us. These criminals are telling us that we are trying to exaggerate it. We are exaggerating it. We are politicizing it. People are being killed. We know those who are killing our people. They are not developing template to make us hate those who are killing us. They said we should love the terrorists. The people who actually improved our economy as a people are in Nigeria today. The Igbos, because of their politics, they are developing template that will break families, that will break relationship. I'm talking about generational relationship. These criminals must be stopped. Tinubu and gang must be stopped. They are everywhere on social media. All of this has nothing to do with Yoruba. I know that their leaders sending them, they are already working to ensure that somehow, policy-wise, they are going to make a statement. They are already making one in Lagos, demolishing businesses that are paying taxes to them because they wanted to prove a point. They would rather give those places to the Chinese, instead of giving it to their fellow Nigerians. So, Abi, I just thought I should tell you that, and you should always remember that. If there's anyone if there's anywhere Yoruba's lives are in danger in Yoruba land, and we should trace those behind it, the Igbos are not. Their leaders, the governor of Osun State, the mother of the governor of Osun State, she is Igbo. The wife of the governor of Osun State, Orisun Yoruba, because Osun State is Ile-Ife. That is the Orinu Yoruba. Man, this blinking is mental, right? Let me try something else. Don't go anywhere.
Oshoni, Ajeni, Elebologun ni, Amaniseni ni, Afaimaniseni ni, wọ́n á fi yín sílẹ̀. Oshoni, Ajeni, Elebologun ni, Amaniseni ni, Afaimaniseni ni, wọ́n á fi yín sílẹ̀. Oshoni, Ajeni.
So they can tell you to hate them. You can beat your chest and say, we will deal with Igbos. I just want you to know that when you listen to all of these guys, when you think, whenever you think you are doing this for Yoruba, this is Mayegun telling you, those who are baiting you, who want you to hate the Igbos, thinking you are doing it for Yoruba, yeah, they want you to do that because they feel threatened. And the Igbos is the threat. They have no idea of how to face them themselves. Therefore, they say they are coming for you. You know they are not coming for you. But you will watch them make much effort to destroy them. But when they think they are destroying them, we know who we are destroying. We are destroying relationship. We are breaking families. We are destroying things that are beyond money and mortar. They are beyond the brick and the mortars. Relationship, because of one person, because of the selfish political brigandage of these rogues, it won't serve your interest because those you think you are doing it for, a lot of them are already probably right now begging for their next bride from Igbo land. You will see the picture. They will share all of that with you. And then you realize that they make you hate the people that have nothing against you. I'll say that 100 of times, every time I have the chance. Now, let's go back to this guy, which is Asari, the one promising Kolu to help her defend the Nigeria. Sorry if it's going to be annoying. It's a replay.
The military is at the center of oil theft. And we have to make this very, very clear to the Nigerian public. 99% of oil theft can be traced to the Nigerian military, the Army and the Navy especially. The Army and the Navy intimidate the civil defense, who are by status the people who are supposed to guard these pipelines. They receive a lot of money from NNPC, PCL, and the IOCs, and just across the corner, you will see a houseboat. A few meters from the houseboat, you will see an oil bunkering refinery or tapping directly from oil well heads. It is very pathetic now. What is happening in the Niger Delta in the past 8 years was unprecedented in the history of oil production anywhere in the world. The vandals do not only attack the pipelines, they have migrated from the pipeline and have gone directly to the oil well heads, and they take directly from the oil well heads. They set up haphazard facilities they call local refinery, artisan refinery. This is crime against humanity, because the livelihood of the people is being totally destroyed. The livelihood of the people is totally destroyed. And every meter you see a naval houseboat or an army houseboat stationed. So the main culprits are the army and the navy. And there are notorious naval commanders who are known to be kingpins of these bunkering activities. Even if they give 1 billion contracts to everybody in the Niger Delta, because these military men are armed from the army and the navy, nothing will happen. The president has promised to take decisive action to make sure that this does not continue. It is brought to an end. It is very shameful. So, I had volunteered to help, to assist, and to do the things that are necessary to put a stop to this evil that is being perpetuated against the people of the Niger Delta, the oil-bearing community, and the whole of Nigerians. On security, I want to clearly say that there are full-scale wars going on in different parts of this country. In the southeast, the IPOB ESN is waging a full-scale war against the government of this country. And many local governments, many communities are deserted, schools are closed, hospitals are closed. In the same vein, in Niger, in Zamfara, in Plateau, in Kaduna, in Yobe, in Borno, we're only talking about Boko Haram. Boko Haram is just a tip of the iceberg. There's a full-scale war going on. And the blackmail of the Nigerian state by the Nigerian military is shameful. They said they do not have enough armament. And people listen to these false narratives. They are lying. They are liars. I repeat, they are liars, because I am a participant. I am a participant in this war. I fight on the side of the government of the Nigerian state. In Plateau, in Niger, in Anambra, in Imo, in Abia, and in Rivers State, and in Abuja. Today you are traveling to Kaduna on this road. It's not the army that made it possible to travel for you to travel to Abuja or travel to Kaduna, vice versa. It is my men, employed by the government of the Nigerian state, stationed in Niger. Today you go to Baga, you go to Chirolo, you go to Wase. We have lost so many men, and we do not use in all this engagement. We don't even have 1% of the armament deployed by the Nigerian military. 1%. And we have had resounding success. So these black men must end. They have enough resources to fight. Instead of fighting, they are busy stealing. They are busy making the government to spend unnecessarily. Where is Dogo today? Who was terrorizing Niger, Kaduna? Where is Dogo today? It's nowhere. Because he had been served his dish that he was serving other people. So, well, let us be able to support the government and don't listen to these false narratives. Because somebody must tell the truth. If we don't have arms, an average person is carrying 2 magazines of AK-47 bullets. The Nigerian army is carrying inside their truck 20, 30 cans. 2 magazines of AK-47 is 25 rounds of ammunition. 700 or 750 make up a can. They call it sanding. And they have 20, 25, 30 in their distance. They will leave on slight attack. They will abandon these weapons for the bandits, the insurgents to take them, to capture them. So in actual fact, the insurgents are harvesting from the Nigerian military and police to further their insurgency. And most of these people, are they actually insurgents? They are mere criminals. They are mere criminals. You go to some camps, you find 200 vehicles stolen from people. Who are the owners of these vehicles? They cut these vehicles into parts, they sell them. You go to some places, you find that human beings' parts are being brought out. They are put in coolers and sold. Woman organ trafficking, etc. Which the governor of Anambra State, Soludo, has also attested to it in one of his interviews. So what I'm trying to say is this. I, as a person who is in the know, I have given, even before the president came, I knew that we had never had any person like him aspiring for this position. I'm not.
Tell me you didn't sigh. After watching all that, you didn't be like, Asari Dokubo's allegation against the Nigerian military is so weighty, to be so untrue, that Asari is still walking about today. He made those allegations there inside the asshole rock. So now Asari be the one where Buhari they used to chase bandits. Yeah. So it's Asari that killed the bandit leader, Dogo. So Asari has been to different camps of different terrorists. What exactly is the contract that Bokwari and Asari had? And which of the contract is currently on the table again with Tinubu? Oh, somebody said, Amawashi and Kon. Oh, and it is just unraveling, by the way. So Asari they said he's just a loud mouth who want to be number one. The number one of the people who are actually going to give all these guys a security job. But if Nigeria military can't keep Nigeria safe, and the likes of Asari are the ones who are fighting, so you should know what that simply means, right? But every other thing you heard in that clip, you can make do with them wherever you think. Okay, I have a few other things I wanted to share, but I think I should take calls so I don't kind of deny you all the time. I saw so many people on my Facebook tonight. You had over 800 people at some point. I was like, oh, how did that happen? Is Facebook allowing you to see my notification again? Or this is just a one-off? The highest you get to in the last 6 months, which is deliberate, is that you see 500 people, 400 people, you will never see 600 or 700 or 800 or 1,000 because it's deliberate. So maybe Facebook is up to something. Now, if you are here, you can still like this broadcast, okay? Like the broadcast, share it, and then you can call in too and make your own contribution as well, okay? But I'll take a single break. I want to take a drink water. You can use that to like the broadcast. When I get back, we will continue. Ladies and gentlemen. Hello there. I actually thought I took a call there. I don't know if I didn't get through, so I'll take another one. Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Mayegun General.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm calling for 2 reasons. I just want to make sure that you're okay, and we will miss you. Those days was like precious, like not hearing Mayegun voice. What's going on here?
It's mental, I know. And I'm still kind of still feeling the old buzz of it as well. But yeah, it's good to be back. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. I just want to put my 2 cents in. I don't know about this Yoruba stuff. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I will claim to be educated. What's going on with I don't understand it. Forgive me, man.
You are you're fighting for Kolu.
How can one person, and people are denying win the election, he's going to win the election? Where? How? Are you blind? All because it's Yoruba? Oh man, God, I'm glad to call in and hear your voice. Let me let somebody else call.
I know. Thanks so much for that. Okay, keep watching. Thanks, sir. So I have another caller on the line. So I have over 3,000 people on my YouTube, and only 700 of us managed to drop their offering. Come on. Hello there, Emma.
Mayegun, Oga.
Báwo ni o?
How you
doing, Baba?
Family in car, but body.
About we do, yeah. We thank God, though. You're roughing it, right?
How your body is now strong. I can see you are now strong, eh?
Well, I'm getting there as long as I can talk. You know, I've said it before, right?
God is in control.
Thank you, Baba.
God is in control. So I listen to your program, and this Asari Dokubo, so that you can now see that the unknown government that the government have been using, eh?
Well, it's all making sense now. It's all coming together.
Yeah. For what you have said, you can now know that these are the unknown government that the government have been using to kill people. God will help them. God really will help them.
Thank you so much. Mo, take another one, right? Hello,
my brother. How are you?
Adeo.
Franco, sorry about you, brother.
Franco, Baba, just deal on your side.
My brother, we thank God a long time.
Bless you, man. I mean, it's good to hear from you. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Let me just quick one.
Yes, sir.
You see all these guys. Sorry, man. I will mix it with Yoruba and English. You understand?
Just make us flow with you. Yes. Go for it, Franco.
Yeah. I don't care if Tinubu is the president or what. As a Yoruba man, all I'm saying to my Yoruba people is we don't want Nigeria. That's what I'm saying.
Tell them, they know they hear you from the back. Make your voice go up small. Make they hear you from the back. Tell them.
Who cares? Who cares about Nigeria?
Only those who are benefiting from
my problem? Yeah, what's my problem with Nigeria? Aniki Yoruba liberate Awa, Amurawa, Amfirawa Thunder Fulani Caliphate. Amfirawa Thunder, I want to Dama. You people who are roaming cows up and down the street. That after all, we will say we are educated, and the cows are controlling us, controlling our lives. Ṣé bí àwọn Yorùbá ṣe ń gbé ṣe proper life lẹ́ ń gbé yẹn? Ẹ wo ayé yín bó ṣe rí, ṣé proper life lẹ́ ń gbé Nàìjíríà? Ṣé proper life lẹ́ ń gbé? Kò sí iná, kò sómi, kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ìjọba ń ṣe nínú ayé yín, ẹ dẹ̀ máa sọ pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ti sọ gbogbo yín di Alimanjiri, so they turn all you guys to Alimanjiri. Now look at them, increasing politicians' salary. What about the massive salary? Are they even paying the massive salary? Or the masses are able to work? Yeah, exactly. They are not creating jobs.
Because they don't know how to, Baba. They can't create wealth there.
They can't. I don't know what kind of politics they are playing in Nigeria. Nigeria is just like animal farm.
Unfortunately.
It's just like animal farm that it's just like kọ́kọ́ da àgbàdo sílẹ̀ pé ẹ̀yin èèyàn bí ẹranko ẹ̀ ṣáà ló máa jàgbàdo yẹn ẹ máa jẹ́ kẹta wà ń bẹ̀ nínú káàmpù kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí. Look at them. They say the Igbo is our problem. How is the Igbo is our problem?
Let's ask them.
Báwo ni Igbo ti jẹ́ problem wa? Go to Agege. The Fulani, they've dominated everywhere. Yorùbá ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ níbi tó ti wà ní Sábóngèrè ní Agege. Lọ sọ́nà Alaba International. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè sọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀. At the end of the day, look at what is going on in Ìsẹ́yìn. Mayegujo, ìgbàgbọ́ àti program Ìsẹ́yìn.
Yeah.
Ìsẹ́yìn. Bó bá ṣe ń pa wá tó ń gbé wá tó ń pa wá, òun ló ń jáde ní ọ̀bẹ tí wọ́n tó ń. They are calling Sunday Igboho come and help us. Yeah. Now Sunday Igboho is your savior. You are calling Sunday Igboho to come and help you.
In that same breath, those who told us that Igboho should be killed, Igboho should be jailed.
Exactly, they are the one calling him now.
Igbo is our enemy. I mean, I don't understand though.
Kí ló ń ṣe àwọn Yorùbá politicians wọ́n ṣe ń fi life wọ́n ta káìtì báyìí? Ó mọ̀ kan tí máa sọ fún wọn.
Tell them.
One, they say the Igbo is our problem, but the Fulanis are there killing us. They are not our problem, Abi. Are Igbos killing us? No. They only come to do their legit business and get their money, build our own state for. They are even, in fact, Igbos are even the ones spending their own money in our own state.
Like why would
but the Fulanis are in our bush, killing us, kidnapping our people.
All because of politics? Like I don't even understand.
All because of politics. And there's a way if Fulani come out to come. Okay, if you don't want Igbos in Nigeria, let them go. Let them go. How can you be keeping somebody that you don't want? You want to kill you kill them every day.
Mm-hmm.
You kill them every day. Why? And the last thing, let them listen and listen attentively.
Tell them.
In this world that we are now, I want them, both the Fulanis, both the Yoruba leaders, both the Igbo leaders, they should emulate and think very well about what happened to Gaddafi. You know how mighty, how powerful Gaddafi was. That Libya people can't even talk. They can't even Libyans can't even they can't even look at Gaddafi's face. He's like God. But at the end of the day, who killed Gaddafi?
The people themselves.
Is it not the Libyans that were driving him off the street with the armored cars? They drove his body off the street. They should be ready for the masses. The day, and I think the time this year, they will not escape it. Nigeria will divide this year, I'm telling you, because people have been pushed to war. Thank you. One day, push me to catch the hunter.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you. That's some blunt, stuff there. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Mayegu. I'm back online.
Yes,
good to hear from you.
Back online. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. This is Ifeanyi calling from California.
Oh, Ifeanyi. How is Cali today? Ify from Cali.
We're enjoying the sunshine, California summer.
Enjoy it.
I just want to take us back to a little bit of
please.
A little bit of our history.
Please.
Here. In the Yorubas and Igbos are indigenous to the geographical area called Nigeria.
Yes,
and it's argued that both groups are singular ancestry. And the Supreme Being commissioned Oduduwa, a sky god, to carry out terrestrial tasks. He descended from heaven with a cockerel which had 6 fingers. And the earth was made him through indigenous deployment of avian subjects. But after Atimowon had sprinkled some dirt on the ocean to found Ile-Ife and had wives, sons who produced other kingdoms. So the mystic of Yoruba say, Igbo mystic origin, the Supreme Being sent Eri down to the earth to establish balance and social order. The sky god founded Inri, and he had wives and sons who founded other Igbo towns and communities. The Yorubas and the Igbos share a lot more than similar mystical origins. They are the oldest inhabitants of the areas they live in. In other words, the Yorubas and the Igbos are indigenous to the geographical area called Nigeria. And it's also being argued that both groups are of a singular ancestry. The two groups have had established trade links dating to the period contact to the first Europeans. They are known sheer passion for industry, alcovical, accommodating, and peace-loving. Also, there is no documentary history of war between the Igbo and Yoruba people. Despite occupying the same southern hemisphere in the pre-colonial times, wars among kingdoms and nations were common, but there appears to be no recorded incident of battle between the clans of kingdom of these two groups. In language, they are both of Kwa group, Niger Congo origin. The similarities between the Yorubas and Igbos language are remarkable, if not uncanny, which points to an identical font. Despite having so much in common, politics have been a pesky point of dissonance for both groups. Though Igbos and Yorubas do not have a romantic political history, they have kept the dagger away from their rivalry.
That's right.
Igbos and Yorubas, we marry each other. We love each other. We love our competition. We have the same ancestral origin. We don't play when it comes to that. Like we love, I love Europe. My Yorubas are like my brothers and sisters. That's why an Igbo man can leave Igbo land and go to Yoruba land and be successful. And when a Yoruba man comes to Igbo land, we will make sure he's successful.
That's right.
We have one ancestral origin. You know, all these politicians, they should stop playing games with our origin. We come from the same origin. So, that's the only thing I want to say. Like, if I look at all this,
you've dropped your beat. Thank you. Ifeanyi.
All the stuff. No, I just want it to stop.
It will.
We are the same people, bro.
Yes, man.
I love you, Mayagu. Take care.
Too. Thank you too, man. You have a good one, okay? That's Ify from Kali. Ifeanyi. Hello there.
Hello, Mayagu.
Hello, dear sister. How are you?
Beautiful evening to you. Yes, my voice don't change. I actually called today and I won't laugh some people. Chichi on the line.
Beautiful. Chichi, is kind of like your voice is louder and clearer. I kind of like this particular one than the other one.
Okay, I hear you. Thank God you're back on your feet. Trust the family is good.
Well, we are good. Thank you for asking.
Huh. Thank you, Maya. Well, thank you. I can't thank you enough, you know. I can't thank you enough. And you're the best. You're the best thing that ever happened to the country. That country called Nigeria.
Oh, bless you.
Keep up the good work, my brother.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
I want to talk to my people. I want to go to the Igbo land and speak Igbo.
Yes, so but remember, you summarize for people like us who won't follow all through truth. Well, I will
break it a bit. I will try to. Okay. I will try to break it a bit.
Mix match for us.
One, the profiling. I want to talk about the profiling.
Please.
Two, I had wanted to call the day you presented my tongue is too full right now.
I can't even pronounce his name. See how it feels.
Unfortunately, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Unfortunately, he's supposed to be.
Chichi, look at
he's supposed to be an uncle.
You can't call my name.
He can be. Oh!
I'm angry with you.
I had wanted to call that day and laugh. I had wanted to call that day, like, laugh at the bastard. He's an uncle. I'm from the same stage with him.
Oh.
But it's unfortunate that he did not represent, he did not do what he ought to do. He allowed himself to be messed up. He has not started crying. I am asking him, Dede, Alpha, Kurochi Mere, Uzo Gaji, Elaga. Yeah? That is for him. How can it be
you kind of like get back to you and say,
it is not important whether he replies me. It does not matter if he replies or not. The most important thing is that it's more or less like he has not even gotten to the morning. He is crying. So when he gets to the morning, what would he do? When he gets to the morning, what would he do?
Probably whip blood.
Oh, he should wait. Should I say, it's just like a many to do with.
I want to listen to your Igbo, Chichi.
Now,
please.
Yes, thank you. Otu ihe ka m chọrọ ikwu, na amaghị kwuchi ike. Nde ala Yoruba, like who ise no nde ofe mmanụ. Ọ dịghị ihe ọjọọ wụla nke ọwụla ha na-eme anyị. No profiling nde. Ọ na-eme m na-ekwekwu nchi unu mara ndụ n'ugbo ndị Igbo mara ndụ n'ugbo n'ụlọ wonda a na-achọ achọ. Na ihe na-eme n'obodo Nigeria awụgo n'ihe ejiri eyi bụ n'ihe ndị kpọrọ onwe ha ndị isi a na-ekwukwa na-ekwu okwu ya awụghọ ndị isi obodo ụlọ mba ndị isi a na-ekwu okwu ewu ndị isi mpiliri n'ọha awụ ndị unu your colonial masters ndị colonized unu bụ ndị na-eme anyị ihe niile na-aga until anyị amata nga ihe na-eme anyị iche then anyị enwe ike takwa ihe na-eme anyị. It did not start from Nigeria, neither is it going to end in Nigeria. But unu marachi ndị na-egbu unu ọ dị nga ha nọ because ha ma ndụ n'ugbo ọ na-eme na-achị ndị Igbo mara unu ndụ n'ugbo unu nwere 12 missing tribe nọ n'akwụkwọ nsọ a na-ekwu okwu ya. Then God na Judas ọ na-eme na-achị na ndị Igbo ndị bitụọ yiri Jizọs wụ onye Igbo and ndị na-ekreti na onye Igbo ahụ bitụọ yiri Jizọs o si nga oluku nke ọzọ mkpụrụ onwe ya Niger Delta got a militant. Before I continue, you said when you brought up this other bagger, I don't even want to call his name because right now his name is mutating in my mouth. I know you know who I'm talking about. That said, his father killed, sold the Igbos, and he is happy that he's going to do the same thing.
It's all bullshit. I know that.
He's forgotten. He's forgotten that him himself is an Igbo. Now it brings me back Judas Iscariot. They are the Judas that sold Jesus off. So it's not a new thing. He should continue. I had wanted to table this thing at a point in time that the person doing this thing was him. But then I didn't have my evidence much.
Yeah, just like me. And I won't come out and make some ridiculous allegations. So I'm going to throw it out and say, please.
When that came out from his mouth, I got the message, and you also more or less like also tackled it. I was like, bingo, this is it. Because unknown government does not, it didn't just come into existence just like that. Somebody, it was a photo. And you keep saying it, even when Nnamdi Kanu would say he loved what they were doing. He said, no, don't like what they are doing. Not knowing that the enemy, it has always been said that the enemy you know is the enemy within. It cannot come afar to come and operate. So Judas Iscariot, that is one of it there. That is part of the family there. He's forgotten that he is also part of the Igbos. He might have taken another ID as identity, but that is not his identity. And it can never be his identity. You can choose to live under denial. You can choose to live under denial, but he cannot take out what God has made him to be.
He can't.
Ono mara ndo nombo mara ihe na-egbu uno nsogbu ndị n'ala Igbo taa obido go hụ taa nwa ọ gakwanịghị egwu like this unu mara nga ihe na-eme unu nshi nwee ike trace ya from the root of bullshit.
That's right.
Na-abịa then the puzzle is solved. Besides that anyị gakwela agba gburugburu otu anyị na-agba gburugburu a na-eyuzu ndị nke na-achụ anyị nta na-eyuzu ndị nke na-achụ anyị nta na-eyuzu ndị nke ọzọ na-achụ anyị nta the idiots mkpọrọ onwe ha leader ndị Igbo wee chee na ha na-eme onwe ha na-erefu their bright rights for just peanuts. At the end of the day, even the back seat, I didn't even back seat with Moto. Wike Alpha.
Just like everybody is still asking.
Alpha with Wike.
Nnamdi Kanu said, serve Nigeria, come back in shame. And the guy just, everything about him just sounded like he's such a prophet that came before his time. It came too early. Some are saying, but some are saying, no, it came at the right time. See, Chichi, let me take another call too.
Thank you very much.
So much
Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Bless you. Thank you. I have another caller on the line here. Hello there.
Hey, my man.
Hey,
Salam alaikum.
One name. How are you?
I'm fine, and then I'm calling all the way from Turkey.
And now. Finally, I mean, see, I have seen your comments many times, right? And when I managed to get some of you guys to come out and add your voice apart from your comment. It's quite different. How are you?
I saw something on my screen. Whether INEC said they deleted, before I go to my INEC said they deleted Abuja results. I don't know whether
INEC didn't say they deleted. Now PDP came back and said, everybody go check. Okay, they don't delete the Abuja results for president.
Okay,
for president only, and it's not just Abuja. For about 32 states already. They don't.
What are they?
Go on.
What are they deleting it for?
Well, to hide evidence now. Abi, destroy
which
evidence.
See, I always say one thing. Just Nigeria, divide into let everybody go. That is my own.
Time will tell, be that.
Divide Nigeria, 7, 6. Divide Nigeria into 6, sorry. Nigeria into 6.
Everybody fine in level.
Everybody fine in level. About Asari Dokubo, they will use them. They will dump them.
They will dump them.
There's no two ways about it. You see, all my life, I always say I have my kids in Lagos. I have a landlord. When things was going well, I could not pay for 6 months. The landlord, you know what the landlord said? He said, Yoruba man, Alaji say, but we are living here for a long time. It's not because of 6 months I've asked you to go. Remember, me and you went to Igbo land for my first daughter to marry. Not only my first daughter married. The one went for service, he married there. And the only son I have, married an Igbo woman. They are in London. But that's what I'm saying.
I do with you.
May so rest in perfect peace. That is my landlord, Alaji. Lawa. So when I see people, fighting, you see, the pure Yorubas, the pure Yorubas doesn't fight.
The real Yorubas, the Omoluabis.
They don't do that. They will tell you, they are brothers. They will tell you, last speaker said, they have something in common. They will tell you they have something in common. They should not. When you see a very good landlord in Lagos, in Yoruba land, the whole of Yoruba, let me use the whole of Yoruba.
That is what they are trying to remove from Yoruba land now. No more good landlord. No more good people being good to Igbos. We don't want that. They don't want that. They are promoting things that all those things will become things of the whole, and people will be saying, Yorubas used to be. Yorubas used to be. And you know something? They don't want this to. They know this is not going to happen overnight. They are willing to drive this for another 10 years, 20 years until it becomes something. It's the Yorubas that have to fight back. We have to fight back. Or else.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
Because the people they are using, if you check the people they are using, they are foreigners here.
Especially they're not from there.
I'm close to 55 years. I spent almost 30 years in Yoruba land. So I know when they talk of this thing, I just wonder, is it Yoruba I know? I raise my kids. I'm surprised though.
That's why people like me won't stop talking, because a lot of people will be so shocked and say, the Yorubas that we know. Like, what actually will make people feel bad is when Yorubas keep quiet, watch these guys drive with this nonsense. So we will not let Yoruba keep quiet. We will let the world know that this is not also their politics, their dirty tribal politics, right? Is already calling Yorubas who have Igbos or who have other ancestry as well. They are calling their Yorubas weak Yorubas. So does that mean that if we have all the children that Yoruba parents and then Yoruba and Igbo parents, right? The children that came out of them, to cleanse Yoruba land, we have to kill them, Abi? Because their blood, they are telling us that our own children, the children of Yoruba, they say their blood is tainted. That is not an healthy political move. That's not an healthy political thing. It's dangerous to Igbos. It's dangerous to Yorubas. We need to tell everybody before they settle down and subscribe to it, because it's dangerous.
You see, you know who is going to fight them?
Who?
You see these Gen Z people, all these boys, they will fight them. When the time reach, that this thing you are doing, I know, because you know why? As I'm talking to you, my friend here, the daughter by next month, the first daughter is married to a Yoruba man.
You see?
The first daughter, and the man is traveling by the end of the
should
month.
we go ahead or should we not? Can we do this? But if they're educated enough to know that these are the bigotry of people, share you guys, if they know so well, right, they will go ahead. But see what they are doing. And they don't see that way. All this miscreant, they don't know the effect of what they are doing, but they believe that that's how they will secure the Tinubu's political dynasty in Yoruba land.
Okay, let me tell you something. This game they are playing in court, Tinubu are the master.
Yes.
You know that one. You see this court case now, master, but he doesn't know the P2B is the master.
As well.
That's what is shocking them. He doesn't know he's the master. That's why when I say they say objection, I say, that one concern you now. Whether I object on my own to get Nigeria, divide it into six, let everybody go.
In separate ways. No.
My brother.
That one,
take time, I bless my brother.
For talking to you. Thank you so much for your time, okay? Stay safe.
Thank you.
I have another call on the line here. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hey, Prince JJ Man. How you doing?
The great man of our time.
Thank you. Prince.
Yeah, my good general. Now this guy, Asari Dokubo, I want to talk about.
Oh yeah, now go for it.
You see, we thank God, say, Nnamdi Kanu is vindicated. You see, when they shout on non-government insecurity, Asari Dokubo is helping IPOB, to shout more and let everybody know, every Igbos, the Igbos that are in doubt of what is happening in the eastern part, Biafra land. Because at a point, some of them were confused that they don't know what the IPOB is doing again. You understand? Even with all the evidence we are giving to them. But now, Asari Dokubo has come to confirm to them that he is unknown gunman, but DSS will not see him. Okay, Nigeria Army Python dance will not see him.
No, they won't.
So he has helped us to confirm that, What is all this thing you see that is vomiting against the Igbo? It's not with clear eye. You see, when pride enters somebody ahead, that is his downfall. Don't they near to that? You understand? You see all the way they vomit, and they look and say the belly.
Where you know be wish, they confess. They say you know be wish, they confess. What you swallow?
You see, Baba. So now, so as they do and so, say. The other day, come tell us, NSAS youth, he said, and the way they do, where they ask of restructuring. Because NSAS youth, the way they talk, now restructuring now. So, when he said they craze, he knows support waiting that they talk. That means the two way Shetima, they under my put, restructuring. He's in support of that. He's working for the caliphate. Okay, that's what he's showing everybody his mission and his true color, And it's very, very good that everything is coming out to limelight. But what thing they tell and be say, because in they listen to your program every time. All this thing where they do at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Asari Dokubo, Kolu go use you sacrifice to Shango, Kolu the life people like we go use, and they use them very well. Jemusoke, Jemusakpo, and boss that your belly, that's what the end will be. They will sacrifice him to Shango. God bless you, my good general.
It seems that he's more interested in that money because he's making a lot of money. God knows how much. And yes.
Now morning I there now. You know one no person how many people where they go die. You understand? You know care. Even in people where we say then the oil spillage everywhere. Fight for them. They are the refinery they work. In people there no gain job. the seaport is not working. He's not talking about that his people are being enslaved. He's not talking about that. It's only after that he in big stomach with waste sheet full. We don't enter ahead because they make and craze. My good General.
Thank you.
God bless you, Jare. Thank you for your good work, Jare.
Stay safe, Baba, and take an easy, okay? I have another caller on the line. Yeah. Hello there.
Hello, General.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you? This is Stino from New Jersey. How you been, the General?
Baba, I just do. I mean, you know, as usual now. Just here.
It's good, it's good to have you back, man. We missed you for a few days.
I know,
it's
mental. It's crazy. It was like,
thank God you're back.
It was I went to jail, right? And I was like, oh my God, the second day. Oh my God, the third day. Oh my God, the fourth day. It was almost 4 days, right? Well,
exactly. You know, sometimes, you know, this internet thing is always like a madman, like somebody that came out on the road one day. You're waving goodbye to everybody, and people will be looking at you like a madman. After a few days, people will be missing you. And when you are not there, people will be asking, what happened? Where is this guy?
Is that little part of us that makes almost our day, right? If it's missing, we will notice.
Exactly.
And say, oh, man,
you definitely notice.
I used to do I didn't do that last night. I didn't do it. No, then I know what I didn't do. I get what you mean. Bye-bye.
Exactly. So welcome back, and thank you for the message today. I paid my tithe in the Temple of Truth today. But one thing that I want to bring out, you know, a lot of people have said good things in regards to the Yorubas and the Igbos. When you look at the geographical location of the Igbos, we are located close to the rivers, and most of us trades in those days used to go through the rivers. The trade channels were mostly through the rivers, and you will see that we have traded and done so many things together. So when OC calls you one Nemo, he's not just calling you one Nemo just because of anything, because our language is much closer to each other than any other language. When you look at it all the way from the whole of down south of west of Africa, all the way to the Congos, all the way down to part of South Africa, they all share the same tongue and language speaking. So we are much closer than anybody. So this is what people don't understand. So this animosity that people are that these guys are putting is they're literally putting an enmity between brothers. Yes. Brothers that have shared so much information, so much intermarriage, so much commonality in their food and everything. And they are going to suffer it. Somebody like Asari Dokubo that is talking, he's literally killing his own brothers.
Absolutely. Like,
when you talk about the arrows are enterprises. They are traders.